Then moving down to Dalton Knecht, this is the guy we've heard the most about being traded. Obviously, they've already kind of traded him once back in the Mark Williams trade that fell through, so many believe they likely will trade him again. We've gotten reports saying exactly that they'll explore trades with that exact same trade package, that being Dalton Knecht, their 2029 first round draft pick, 2031 actually scratch that, maybe first round draft pick swaps, and then a minimum contract or two with him. That might be something they're looking to do, and maybe their first trade package that they would look to offer. Another interesting note from Jovan Buha here is Dalton Knecht's trade value, or rather what it was compared to what it might now be. According to him, his trade value has taken a hit compared to the trade deadline, where at that time he heard he was worth roughly 2 first round draft picks, and now it might be 1 first, albeit not a good first round draft pick, and it's a lot more hard to gauge compared to back then. Which in my opinion is kind of weird. I mean, Dalton Knecht didn't really play badly after the trade deadline, he simply didn't play that much, and I don't know what exactly he did or what could have happened to make him go from being worth 2 first round draft picks to now a bad first round draft pick. I think that's kind of weird. You know, maybe he knows something we don't, but if we're talking about simply trade value and what Dalton Knecht showed throughout the season, I'm not sure there's really justification for him to have dropped that much in trade value. Regardless though, whether that's true or not, I think it's fairly likely he will be traded. Now, I don't completely agree with that. I think they should only trade him if it's also for a no-brainer kind of trade. I really like Dalton Knecht. You know, he might not be the perfect fit, but I think he definitely has more room to grow. Definitely showed a lot, and a lot more than many fans remember throughout his rookie year. I mean, in 17 games that he started, the guy averaged roughly 17 points per game, was the best 3-point shooter on their team by far in that time frame, shooting 39% from beyond the arc on a high volume shooting, being a very good backdoor cutter, showing that he can play off of guys like Anthony Davis and LeBron very well, which would also translate to Luka Doncic and LeBron, I imagine. Played well with Luka Doncic in their limited time together, had a positive net rating, a very good offensive rating, and I think the fit's actually pretty good and a lot better than many think. Again, not completely against trading him, wouldn't call him untouchable, and for the right trade definitely do it, but definitely don't say to automatically trade him and give him up for simply anything, which I've been seeing many fans doing in the trade machines. But for a probability, I'd probably say about a 6 or 7 out of 10 chance that they will trade Dalton Knecht, simply by need and their lack of trade assets, probably what they might have to do or what will be expected of them in regards to trade negotiation. The Lakers might be looking to make a trade or two and maybe trade a majority of their trade assets, who according to Jovan Buha of The Athletic are Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Knecht, and Maxi Kleber, saying quote unquote, those are their 4 primary trade assets. I think they trade at least 3 or 4 of those players, which is very interesting. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one, and if you enjoyed the video, then I would greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.